I've discovered an interesting guy who's building courseware and telling you how he builds it. Of course, he's got a business behind it to help people how to build courses using AI, using tools like we have in front of us, desktop tools.
Okay, we're live. It's James speaking. I had a question yesterday during one of our open classrooms.
So it gives a lot of resources, but of course, where I want to go is to the transcript. So he's got two spots.
And again, the prompts are here directly in the course that I'm creating while I'm doing this.
This guy has created some excellent prompts for educators. It's called Training Site TV, and he's just getting started, and he's very open.
Then I've got generate quizzes and knowledge checks. Create a 5-question quiz for this lesson title and include some different kinds of questions here. Now, some of the platforms that you have may not allow quizzes.
What I want to do is take his structure and boil it down to a lesson plan that I can put into a presentation very quickly. I want ChatGPT to take this material from his transcript and give me a prompt that I can use inside CueCam. I want to take, let's say, from 8 until 9. I'm going to take that into ChatGPT. I'll use the latest O3 Mini, create a prompt. I want the audience, the brief, the goal. So the goal is to increase student engagement, and I'm just going to paste that segment of the script into this request. And let's see what I get back. Start by describing the audience. This is a good starting point for crafting a prompt in CueCam. The components are introductions, sections, summaries, and action steps. I like that. So let's take this. In CueCam, I'm going to get up my generate scripts and the brief young teenagers in school. And I will pick a topic, and we want takeaways, recaps, and reflection. What kind of goal do we want? Student engagement goal. Actively involve them with their peers. How plants communicate. Include takeaways. Articulate the most important points learned in the lesson. Recap a short review. And reflective question, pose a question. I'm going to give as many cards to this as I can. So I have scraped through his transcript and cherry-picked some of his ideas, and I like them. Make a lesson about how plants communicate. That's the theme. And this is for young teenagers in school. I want section summaries, break down the lesson into its key segments. I want action steps, include a summary with concrete takeaways and action steps for further exploration, and articulate the most important points learned in the lesson, and recap a short review, and a reflective question. Pose a question that encourages students to think about how they can apply what they have learned. And the whole idea is to involve students with their peers in the learning process. Let's see what we get out of CueCam. And I have a result. It starts with Introduction to Plant Communication. What is plant communication? Chemical signals for defense and growth, okay? And electrical signals. You can get visual color changes in leaf movement. It's happening all around, in other words. And underground networks, nutrient sharing, seed dispersal and pollination, birds and everything else. Human impact, Human activities, key takeaways. Plant use multiple communication methods to adapt. Action steps. Observe plants in your area and a reflective question. How can you apply plant communication to your life? So, group activity. Share observations, brainstorm, further exploration, closing thoughts. Okay, we've got ourselves a lesson plan. ChatGPT inside CueCam can take a very structured query and generate an entire presentation.